Okay, so we have the, what is this, a Mackie 1400i amplifier, and, I don't have it plugged in yet, but, let's see here. I'm going to plug it in. What happened is, they wanted me to use this amplifier with a generator at the last gig I did on yesterday, Memorial Day, and as soon as we plugged it in, something popped in it. I don't know what happened, so we're going to turn it on here. Let's see here. This hot light is coming on, and it shouldn't be hot, hasn't been running. There's no signal plugged into it, but yet it says there's a signal. So, in fact, I want to see how much power this thing is drawing. I have this nifty reader here, which just plugs into the extension cord, and you plug something else into it. It's called Kilowatt. You can get it on eBay for, I don't know, a reasonable price. And it reads volts, amps, watts, hertz, and kilowatt hours, and all that good stuff. And it's so simple to use. I'm going to turn it on. And let's see here. I don't know, it's reading 23 watts. Pulling 0.3 amps, 22 watts, or 36 volt amps or something. Regular electricity, flipping it on, which I don't know if it's supposed to do that. But anyways, it's not working. We have it on regular electricity now, and it's still showing it's hot. So I don't know. I'm trying to look at the fuses. I don't know if that fuse, that's like a ceramic fuse, and then there's 4 fuses in there that they look okay, and everything's pretty clean. And I don't smell the electric smell of death. If you know what the electric smell of death is, I mean, it doesn't smell like any of the circuits are fried. Sometimes you can tell by smelling. You'll get an odor out of the electrical device. I'm not seeing. I mean, it could be something in the heatsink here that is shorted. I don't know. You know, we're just getting. It definitely needs to be looked at, and so I might send it in for repair. But I mean, it's been sitting in the car all night. There's nothing running on this thing. I don't know. There's nothing plugged into it, so there should not be a signal. Oh well, another good reason to always carry backup equipment with you. We did have a backup amp. They wanted 2 separate sound systems, so we had to move one and set it up after the gig, so we had to move the sound system like 3 times yesterday. The guy wasn't extremely happy, but I didn't charge him extra for it anyway, so the fact that it didn't work was one of those fluke things. I mean, what are you going to do? I'd worked with the people for so long that I hope they understood. You know, I don't build these things, but I try to keep it clean. As you can see, it's not all gunked up or anything. You know, it's your basic power amplifier. But you know, when they wanted me to plug it into their generator, and that blew something in here. So I don't. You know, I've worked with them for so long. I'm not gonna bill them for it. Under my contract, I certainly could bill them for that because I'm not required to plug into generators, but you know, who would have thunk it? So there was the old case that we had, and something in it. Oh, it's just dirt. And like I said, you know, I love this case. It had wheels, has a handle, but like I said, this came undone, or you know, just broke off the weight of the amplifier, and the many years that I've used this. So what do we have over here? Oh, we've got a new case, but it's smaller and doesn't have wheels on it. So it's got a nice sturdy handle. I'm not sure how I'm gonna carry this around, but what are we gonna put in it? I don't know. Oh gosh, I went shopping today, and we have this thing here. What is it? GX Series GX5 QSC amp A good price, $3.95. So let's open this thing up. It seems to be packaged pretty well. The instruction manual. We don't need that. I'm a real man, right? Yeah. So while I'm taking this apart here, QSC amp, $3.99 or whatever, 500 watts a side at 8 ohms. This amplifier is the most bang for your dollar right here, and has a 6-year parts and labor warranty, which is, you know, a ridiculous warranty in the industry. Nice rubber knobby doos. They click right into place. There's no play in them. It seems like once you set them, be good to go. The button seems kind of cheap. I remember my old amplifier, which is being looked at, by the way. But you know, I need to have an amp, a good amp, if I'm doing work. Let's take a look at the back. Let's see, what do we got? We have RCA inputs, 1/4-inch inputs, and XLR. This is, I can't tell what this is. This is some sort of crossover. Okay, some sort of crossover. Well, I guess it's on full range, or it's got a low filter. So I don't know if that's like for subwoofers. Maybe I'll need the instruction manual. But here's your outputs. I know the dude told me it had 1/4-inch outputs, but I didn't think it did. But these are just what is that? Oh, it's a double. He was right. This is a speak-on plug and a 1/4-inch. So just like some of the XLR plugs on your mixers will do that. You can plug the 1/4-inch output right in the middle. I've never seen a plug like that before. I think that's kind of neat. But you can't use it at the same time. That's what I have right now, so I don't think I'll be changing the plugs. And these are your binding posts or banana jacks, depending on if you want to stick your raw wires in there, or just your banana plugs will go right in there. And well, let's put it in the case, see what we have. All right, there's what it looks like from the back. And it's got this removable computer power cord type of thing. There's my phone call. That's Entertainment, Mark speaking. How can I help you? Oh, let's see what we have going on. No, we are booked that day. No problem. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Well, crap. I was already booked on the day that she wanted the DJ service for. Anyways, I didn't have anyone's number handy or brochures in my hands that I could recommend anyone. So, anyways, from the amp to the phone call, I tell you. I hate to tell people that, you know, I'm booked or whatever. So we got a new amp. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Plug it. Oh, that should fit in there. Alright. Well, I guess that's how it's going to look. And, put the cover back on. Go to the front. There you go. This SKB cases have always had nice handles. My other Gator case, the handles are cheap on it, but Gator has updated their cases, so hey, that looks like we're back in business. So there you go. Can't wait to put it in action. Well, I'm sure I'll test it out before we get a gig or something, but yada yada yada. QSC $3.99 for, gosh, up to 500 watts a channel. If you want to look it up, GX series. There's a box over here. What is it? GX series. This side up. So QSC GX5.